Hello everyone, Chris here. This is the last day of DR Happen, but not really. It's the last day of our doing this daily, and we're gonna switch now to weekly. And Becca, can you confirm? I know today's Sunday, so you consider this the end of the week, but I consider this the beginning of the new week. So for those like me who consider this the beginning of the week, would you say that we're gonna have the first weekly video later this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are, right?
Yeah, why wouldn't we?
Yeah, I'm just curious. Okay.
Yeah,
So I don't know if this counts as our first weekly. Anyway, so yes, this is gonna be the last video for the daily, videos. In case you guys don't know what we're talking about, we'll post a video down below that a link to the video of our announcement, just so you guys can see. But this is our last daily video, so we're gonna try to film as much as we can, so you guys can see us, daily one more time. And then tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but sometime this week, basically from now until Saturday, we're gonna post one episode for this whole week. So it could be anything. I think this week we're gonna do a compilation video, meaning that we're gonna film, like I have to go to school tomorrow, Becca goes to school on Tuesday, and I think we have a couple other things we're gonna do. So every day we're gonna film new things that are happening, and we're gonna make a compilation video of what we've been doing this whole week. But it could also sometimes be like the standalone videos, like we've said. So anyway, just see the video down below and you'll see. But anyway, we're about to film something. Becca's, what are we filming?
I got a Clarisonic a few days ago, like the 28th or 29th of December. And I wanted to do a first impressions, or kind of, I guess, a mini review since I've been using it a little bit. But anyway, so Chris is going to film me washing my face with it so I can put it in the video I'm going to film later. Yeah.
So anyway, let's get on that.
Hi, so I just filmed my Clarisonic first impression that should be up on Monday, which is when this is going to be up, so it's up at the same time, hee. And I'm having an allergic reaction to Pinky in other news. And Chris just told me something funny. You want to say it? Because I think it's really funny.
Yes. I don't know why I started singing the song Do the Hustle, but it got into a discussion with Becca and I over what exactly is the hustle and why are they making us do it. And Becca showed me what that was, and I'm like, man, there are actually a lot of songs that, like, instruct you how to dance. And one of them was the Macarena, which was a popular mid-90s song, if you guys remember.
I love the Macarena.
If you guys are very young and you don't remember, god damn.
Oh no, that's at like every party.
Oh, come on. There's high schoolers now that might be watching this that were born in the mid-90s. They may not know that.
I guess not.
If you guys do know what the Macarena is without going to Wikipedia, thank you for not making me feel old. If you don't know what it is without going to Wikipedia, or if you do know, whatever. If you don't know what it is without going to Wikipedia, I feel old. But anyway, the song is all done in Spanish, and I don't know the exact lyrics of the song, and I don't know them now, but when I was a kid, I used to dance to it, because this was when I was in 3rd grade, or 4th grade. So what I would do is, I would do the whole, that crap or whatever, the whole dance. And I would say, instead of saying the lyrics, I said, die, let the core, don't touch my cuyo. That's what I would say. So it would be like, die, let the core, don't touch my cuyo. Hey, Macarena.
It's so bad.
It was so bad. And then, one day, a friend of mine heard me saying that. He's like, what are you saying? Because I didn't know what I was saying. I was just kind of like, die, let the core, don't touch my cuyo. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just trying to dance. So, the singing was optional. So, one day a friend of mine was like, what did you just say? Did you say, die, let the core, don't touch my cuyo? I'm like, I guess. So it became a joke with my friends when we were, really young. We would say stuff like that all the time to each other.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So, it was actually a very long-running joke. When I left where I used to live, the small town I used to live, I was in 9th grade. I stayed there from, 2nd grade to 9th grade. That's how long I was there. And when I left, we were still making references to that, so it's pretty cool.
That's funny. The Macarena is one of the first songs I learned how to dance to, because I just didn't dance.
Don't ever
But anyway.
touch a Quio though.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Especially when the core is dying.
So now it's time for a How I Met Your Mother marathon. Bye! We're waiting for our pizza. Speak, bird.
Laugh. It only talks like every couple of minutes.
It's so freaking cute.
Oh, it's like shaking its
funny,
booty.
Though, is that there was a bird in my dream,
Really?
a macaw and everything, which I need to tell you guys about.
I need pizza! It is a sad day on Dear Happen. Not only is it the last daily video, but also it is the death of our Christmas tree. Sigh. It's all going in its coffin for its final days. Hello.
She's keeping it closed, guys.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping it closed.
What do you guys think? Yeah, she's crazy. Well, it's gone. It's all gone.
It's so sad.
Stored away like my heart. Yeah. Well, what do you have to say, Pinky? Oh, you're too ashamed. Oh,
My hair is stuck to the
Okay,
tape.
yeah, I gotta help. Bye.
Hi everyone. So this isn't gonna be the last video for the day. Well, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna do question of the day right now. Wait, are we gonna keep doing question of the day when we go weekly?
I don't think so.
No?
Maybe occasionally.
Well, you guys tell us if you want us to do question of the day, and we might do.
Question of the week, I guess.
Yeah, if you guys want us to do question of the week or whatever, and we will bring it back. And I don't know. I mean, who knows what will happen? So you guys tell us if you want that to happen down below. It'll be the last daily request. Anyway, so as you guys know, or if you don't know, this is our last daily video. I mentioned it earlier. I'm mentioning it again. Again, I just want to reiterate the way it works. We're going weekly, which means that we will give you at least one episode a week. Now, I know what we're filming today is today's Sunday for us, but you guys are watching this, it's Monday. So I know technically this is the video of the week, but we're gonna have another one later this week. When it's gonna happen later this week, I have no idea. Like I said, we consider a week to begin on Sunday and to end on Saturday. Becca disagrees. She thinks a week begins on Monday and ends on Sunday, but for the sake of this vlog, we're gonna say that a week begins on Sunday and ends on Saturday. So even though you guys had a video yesterday on Sunday and today on Monday, we're giving you another video this week, you know, for the weekly vlog. And the goal is to have at least one video a week, so that means that we could possibly do 2 videos. It could be something like us, you know, on our camera, or it could be anything, really. I mean, we've said it could be something like this, but longer. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll have 30-minute episodes, because we're going to be capturing stuff from throughout the week. But we could also have stuff from Becca's camera, because the YouTube account is on Becca's phone, and she has the sweet new iPhone 4S, so if we ever want to film something on the go, we'll just post it. So who knows, randomly we could just have videos coming, so you guys should always visit our site every day, because you never know. But so before we end our dailiness, we want to tell you guys a funny story. Like, isn't it that it's 365 days a year? That's what we think. And we were checking our videos, and yesterday was our 365th day. So Becca and I were like, wait a minute, did we mess up and did we miss number? Like, because today's video is day 366, but then again, this year is leap year, so I have no idea if that plays a factor. But nonetheless, we are, you know, we started last year on January 9th, and we're finishing on January 9th. So, the question of the day, since this is going to be our last question of the day, unless you guys want us to bring it back, or unless we're, you know, bored and we want to do it or something for the weekly happenstance. We are asking you guys, what is your favorite daily random happenstance moment? I mean, we've had a bunch of videos. We've had a lot of, you know, epicness. So, what is your favorite moment? I'm gonna have to say, my favorite moment was the whole Disney trip. Like, just everything that we did. I thought it was so cool that, you know, we had a couple of, like, on-the-go videos. It was the first time we ever, like, went on the go and, like, did, like, videos, like, you know, out there. We had filmed stuff on the iPhone before at the very beginning, and, you know, we switched to, you know, having a vloggy camera. But, you know, back then, we had, we were so accustomed to this, you know? So when we switched to doing, the other stuff, we were like, whoa, you know, it's just crazy. It was kind of like, wow, we're on the go. And I remember a very funny story, but I'll tell you guys, at one point, and I'll try to re-illustrate it, we were staying in our hotel room, and it was kind of a small room, because, you know, we're students, we can't really afford large luxury rooms. So, the Wi-Fi, we had no Wi-Fi, you had to pay for it, and we didn't want to pay for it, so we just used my iPhone, because at the time that I had an iPhone, Becca didn't. So, I don't know if I told you guys this story or not before. If I did, this is just a repeat, and it's funny. But we had to stand in a very specific spot in the room. Like, to give you an idea of what the layout was, up here was like the door. And then right across there was one bed here, and there's another bed. We had two beds because it was cheaper to get twin instead of like a king or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was just better to do it that way. And the way it worked was, so here's the door, and the closest I was to the door, basically if I left the room, I would have signal on my phone. I had like 1 bar. But if I moved this way, like towards the middle of the two beds, I had no bars at all. It said no signal. So whenever we had to make phone calls, we had to sit by the, like, the window that was right here. Here's the door, the window is right here. So we had to sit here and make our phone calls. Well, and, you know, also do YouTube stuff on there. So one day, like, I was sitting there, I mean, on the trip, we were sitting, like, I think on the first day or the second day, I was sitting there, and I was like, oh my god, like, I can't get a signal, and, like, it had rejected our videos 1 or 2 times before, and I was like, no, I have to get it. So, like, I had to position the phone in such a way at the edge of the bed so it would get signal. It wasn't getting signal by the window. And I just remember thinking, this is so funny. Like, we couldn't move, we couldn't do anything. We were just like, it has to have video, this has to work, and it was hilarious. But in general, I loved how it was such a massive, like, thing. Like, back then, Becca's phone is ringing, but back then, Becca had Rebecca Rambles, the YouTube channel, and so, like, we not only had a bunch of videos on daily random happenstance, but, you know, we had the traveling videos, but then we had that big, massive video that Becca edited that was super epic, that showed our entire Disney trip. And then, like, we had extra footage because we shot so much. So all that extra footage, Becca posted random channels, videos on her Rebecca Rambles channel back when she used to use it. And it was just, I thought it was so epic that, you know, we had that. I'm going to turn the camera over to Becca so she can give her favorite moment, but I have a runner-up. And my runner-up was the first time we were kind of, because I don't know if you guys noticed this, but every time we hit like a 100 or 200 or 300, we did like a special episode. When we were getting ready to do our 100th episode, every 25 videos I wanted to do something special. And I remember for our 25th episode we had donuts, and then like for our 50th episode we did something. I think for our 75th, Becca just went, hey guys, it's our 75th, whoa! But, like, still, like, I was so excited. There's so much anticipation to getting to the 100th episode, like the 100th day of Daily Random Happenstance. And, yeah, so those are my 2 favorite moments. And here is Rebecca, who will give you hers.
Hi, my favorite moment is also from the Disney trip, but it was a moment in particular. And it was when we were in line to get into Epcot, and there was a sign. It said, let the memories begin. And I filmed it, and I was really cheesy. And I'm like, let the memories begin. And it was really silly. But I just, like, that particular sign just really stood out to me because, you know, like, every day is a memory. But, you know, it's, like, when you're on vacation, you seem to make a lot of them that are really special. So, I don't know. That just really stood out to me. And it's just been really fun, like, documenting our lives for a year and just kind of getting to know all of our different subscribers and talking to them, and it's just been really nice and really fun, and I've really appreciated it. And even though things are going to be weekly, it's still going to be a lot of fun. And I hope that you all stay along for the ride and enjoy it as much as we do. So.
Do you guys think for April Fools we should go daily again?
No.
Just for that 1 week of April Fools? You guys will be like, wait, they're daily again? And then we won't be daily. We'll go back to weekly.
Well, you just spoiled it, so see, we can't do it.
No one's going to remember that. Oh, wait, they can see this. Well, whatever. But I think it'd be funny if we missed doing daily, like, because I suck at change. Like, I'm kind of more up. Capture my beautiful face. Anyway, I'm kind of like obsessive compulsive sometimes, so it's gonna be really hard for me not to do this, because I'm gonna be like sitting here just thinking, God, there's something we should be doing, Becca, and she's gonna be like, no, we've gone weekly. I'm gonna be like, no, it feels wrong. Like, it's totally gonna happen to me. So I'm probably gonna be the one who edits this week if I'm not too busy. But like, that's because we have free time right now. But like, the second I actually have to start doing my practicum and stuff, it's gonna get rough. So. Yeah. And I will take this because Becca's arm looks tired. I'm hoping, even though we're gonna go weekly, we're still gonna have tons of adventures for you guys. And I told you guys we might go to Disneyland, California. So that's gonna be like a massively epic, like 1 hour video, I'm assuming. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff planned. I mean, I'm really excited for this weekly thing. I feel like we're gonna be new again. Like, we're gonna be like rejuvenated, and we're just gonna be, you know, I can't think. Stop singing, even though you're cute. I just want to say, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for watching us for a whole year, or possibly a year and 1 day, because I don't know if this is accurate, because it's 366 days. But
yeah, I think we must have miscounted something.
Yes, but we probably did. But I just want to say thank you guys so much. Like, seriously, you guys have been like, we're gonna try to answer the comments. I know we've been kind of like not answering them lately, but like, it's been hectic. Like, we had to take down the tree today, and that was a pain. But thank you guys so much for watching us. I've got to talk to so many interesting people, and I've got to hear so many cool stories from people out there. I want to say names, but I don't want to, because I don't want to single people out. I don't want to embarrass people, because I don't know, maybe some people don't want me to like single them out. But I'm just gonna say, Al Pacino, thank you so much. You were an inspiration. I'm just kidding. Al Pacino never watched us, at least I don't think he did. But like, no, thank you guys very much. Like, seriously, this was really cool. I hadn't done something personal like this since I was in a band, like a couple of years ago, so it was really cool to kind of like let you guys in on my life, even if it's boring, just me at home all the time. But it was cool, man, it really was, and I hope you guys continue watching us when we go weekly. And well, I guess
love you.
Yeah, so love you guys.